Hi there, so in this video I'm going to show you how to trade using support and resistance, but before I do that I'm just going to first explain the theory behind support and resistance, because I think whenever you're using any kind of technical analysis it's important to understand the theory behind it and how it works. So what are support and resistance levels? Well, support is a level at which buyers are expected to enter the market in sufficient numbers to take control from sellers. Resistance is a level at which sellers are expected to enter the market in sufficient numbers to take control from buyers. And the theory behind support and resistance is that the market has a memory, and traders remember what the price did last time it was at a similar level. So traders will look at the chart and they'll say, right, well, last time the price came up to this level, traders sold it, so when it comes up here again, I think that'll be a good place to sell it, because that's what happened last time. Remember, history repeats itself, and human beings are habitual in nature, and we behave the same way over and over. So when situations happen, when a similar situation happens again in the future, we remember what we did last time and we behave in the same way. So you can see there's a small diagram here, and you have your support here, price bounced off, then it came back down from there, so that's now your resistance. The price came back down. What was support before? The price bounced again. Okay, this time it didn't quite make the resistance, but again it found support at that same level again, and then a small bit of resistance at that level. Now it broke through your resistance and made a new resistance. The price came back down, and what often happens is that what was resistance then becomes the new support, because remember, traders remember that the price found resistance there before. What was your ceiling then becomes your floor, so to speak, and the price bounced from there again, and that continues, and you can see that all over the market. And of course, this diagram is picture perfect, and the market's not exactly like that when you're trading it day in, day out. It can take a little bit of practice to notice these support and resistance levels, but that just gives you hopefully a bit of an insight. So in theory it's quite simple. You buy at the support and you sell at resistance, but how do we know where support and resistance levels are in the market? Like I say, it can take some practice to identify these levels, but let's go to our trading platform and see if we can find a few examples and demonstrate some examples for you. So bear with me while I just get my trading platform up. Here we go. Now I'm looking at the pound against the dollar here on a 1 hour time frame, and you can look on any chart and any time frame and you can see these support and resistance levels, but let's just pick a few levels. Okay, so we find our horizontal line. I prefer snap to nearest, but you can use freehand if you wish to. First of all, let's start at the top of the chart. So up here we've got a good resistance level. The price hit here, sold off a little, came back up. Now at that point there you could be looking at that and saying, right, well, that was resistance before, so when the price tests here again I'm going to sell it at that level, and it came back down. Tested again, came back down. Tested again, this time it sold off from there quite heavily. When the market came down to this level here, we found a bit of support there, found support there before, but then it broke through the support. Now remember, what was the support then became the new resistance, and that happened there. Couldn't break back above, sold off from there. Came back up, tested that level again, couldn't get higher, sold off from there. Like I say, it's not perfect. You can't always find an exact level, and in that instance you're looking for a support or resistance area. Then if we look a bit further down our chart, we've got a really good level here. So we found support here, market sold off from our resistance there, didn't really find support there, breakthrough, came back above, came back down again, back again, tested that resistance level there, sold off, back up, tested there, sold off, tested again, sold off, came back up to this level, sold off again. So that's a really good resistance level there for me. Another great level down in here. Another great level down in here. Support, bounce from there, came back down, found support, slight bounce, but then broke through. Then tested up there again, sold off. When the price comes back up to this 145.50 area level there, I'd be selling it there. The way to trade it is you would put an order in the system to sell it there. You put your stop loss just above there, clearing the tails of the previous candles, and then you just target back into the middle of this previous range, or you target double your stop loss, for example. So I hope that gives you a better understanding of how to identify and trade using support and resistance levels. Of course, if you have any questions about this or you need any additional support, please do get in touch with your account manager here at SGX Markets in London. That's it from me for now. Stay safe in the markets, and I'll speak to you soon.